Now, 20 years later, as I reflect on this experience and my life since then, here are a few lessons that I've learned. 1. Having a schedule and well-structured routine really helps progress. I remember that every single morning at 6 a.m. sharp, there would be the beginning of the morning program. We would all gather in the temple room and we would do our morning meditation. Then after that, we would have time for ourselves to go do private meditation if we wanted to, in solitude or something like that. And then we would come back and have a philosophy class. Then there'd be breakfast, and then there'd be structured work throughout the day. Some people would do work on the farm, and some people would go do other types of work. In retrospect, I think it was so good to be in a program like that because it really helped me with my discipline. The second thing that I learned is that environment really does make a difference. And it really is true that you become like those who you spend time around. I remember when I came back home from this experience, I definitely had a different energy about me than before. And as I reflect on this, it just reminds me how important it is to have a community of people who share similar values and goals as you, because it really can help boost you up and lift you up to a higher level of practice. The third thing that I learned from this is that it's okay to take a break if you need to take a break. It's okay to slow down if you need to slow down. Just don't throw the baby out with the bathwater and completely give up. As I mentioned before, I made the mistake of comparing myself to others when I lived in this situation. I was trying to keep up with people who were much more advanced than I was, much more experienced than I was, and so I was kind of rushing the process. And in the end, that didn't really help me a lot. In fact, I think it hurt me. So again, I just learned that it's okay to take it at one's own pace and not try to rush. The fourth thing that I learned from this experience and my continued life experience after this is that God loves everyone unconditionally, no matter who you are. And the fifth thing that I learned from this experience is that God actually has many, many names. This was a very new concept for me. Previous to this experience, this is something I had never heard before. And more over the years, I've come to appreciate the fact that whether we refer to God as Allah, whether we refer to him as Jehovah, Krishna, Govinda, Gopala, he loves us all unconditionally.